Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back. Good morning everyone, good evening, good afternoon. How's everyone doing? It's good morning for me. I did wake up like 2 hours ago, but still. Anyway, we will do Chapter 4 Act 2 Archon Quest. One thing I need to do also in the game is bunch of stuff. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do on stream. We will see about that. Depends how long we're gonna take the Archon Quest. But the only thing I heard about is that the Archon Quest might be like 1 hour to an hour and a half long. And then what I also need to do today is literally I need to do the event quest. Because today is the last day you can do the event. And also the weekly bosses. So now the event quest, am I going to do it off stream? I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough time. But then the weekly bosses I kinda wanna do on stream. Not gonna lie. I would love to do them. I will definitely love to do them. Okay. I think we are ready. Let's see how it's gonna go in the morning stream. I was thinking to stream later, but I'm not sure. Because the thing is, tomorrow I might not stream. I have... Wait, did I write it? Wait. I need to log in. Account... Wait. What's my password? Huh? Wait, I am... Wait, I'm... Okay, I can log in. I swear to God, this... Oh, wait, I think it's... Let's see what's the wrong... Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll log in, okay. Yeah, my keyboard was kinda broken. Alright, let's see this. I'm just gonna go straight with the Archon Quest. And we will see what's gonna happen. Yeah, we did. I did after a stream. I did one a little bit using Resign and stuff. So yeah, we're good over there. Alright. We need to go here. Like the faint moonlight of yesteryear. So, if you don't know, this is the Chapter 4, Act 2, as light rain falls without reasons. So, we're gonna need to do that. And I think it's just gonna... Let's just go straight to it. And I need to go... Hotel de Board. Okay. I feel like, you know, I'm just gonna go here, or to Statue of the 7. Because it's the highest point. Because I feel like I need to go like on the 3rd floor. Only if it's like... We will see. Wait, where it is. Okay, it's down there. Okay, let's see if we can make it. Okay, yeah. It's pretty high up, so yeah, I don't know if I will be able to get up here. I think to go around. So I think this is kind of perfect. Yeah, look at that. Okay, there's the staircase. And we're gonna definitely claim this portal. Hotel de Board. Alright, so this is a hotel. Alright, so... Enter. Okay, we can enter. Okay.
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
After the Act 1, Navia said that we're gonna go here on a dinner, pretty much.
The food here will be to your taste.
So we will see about that.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Okay.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
I mean, we need to give her a thank you, that's for sure. It's certainly worth celebrating. It was a pleasure working with you.
Oh,
But actually, we
true.
didn't really work
Very
much.
true.
I mean, we did work,
In
but
that case,
not that much.
Boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even
Yo,
more food.
Chimpinski, what's up, dude? How you doing, my man?
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Well,
Good to see you, man.
we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
Yeah, so we need to
If it
learn
hadn't happened
about
right in front of us,
the mastermind.
I wouldn't have ever
We need to
believed
learn
that
about
a
the
person
boss.
could be dissolved like that.
We need to learn about the boss,
Right?
who it is.
Yet it was because this was
It's
such
2
a
a.m. here.
preposterous notion
I know.
that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Go to sleep, Chimpinski.
Speaking,
Go to sleep.
we were so close to hearing
Zynox, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream.
In such investigations,
I really
even the
appreciate you
smallest
coming
step
back.
can seem like a yawning chasm if
Just
the trail
started
of
the
clues is
second
cut off.
act. Chapter 4,
To be honest,
Act 2
I
quest.
don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow
I feel like me
perspective.
and Via,
A
we're gonna
shift in
be
thinking is
solving
required
the
at such
problems
times in
a
order
lot
to
of
produce
times
a breakthrough.
in
Which
this
is
Archon
exactly
quest.
why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk
I mean, Avia
are
is
not
pretty much kinda
all-knowing.
like
That's why we exist.
detective.
To seep into the cracks
Such
where
a nice
filth
time
falls
call.
through,
Can you stream
when
in this
their
time
watch
tomorrow?
fails them.
No.
That's the kind of problems we
tomorrow
solve.
I might not stream. I have doctor appointment,
Seems
so
Paimon thought things were simpler than
tomorrow
they
I'll
actually
probably
are.
not even go to stream.
It's all right.
Oh!
Well, this was supposed to be a
Chimpinski!
farewell meal.
Thank you so-
I doubt you
wow.
have further interest in this
Oh
business,
my, you
right?
didn't need to do
Let's
that.
talk about something else.
Dude, keep your
Like,
5 beats. Are you
what
kidding
are your
me?
future plans?
5 beats? Bro. This guy is rich. Oh my, dude, thank you so much. What? You didn't need to do that. Come on, Chimpinski, you know better than that. You know better than that. Thank you so much, Chimpinski. I really appreciate that. Oh my god. I did not expect that. Then day after tomorrow. Yeah, the day after tomorrow. Okay, can you stream in this time tomorrow? So this is my morning time, and I'm thinking to stream at this time, to be honest. I will also, or actually 1 hour, like I'm kind of late. I was thinking at 10 a.m. Right now it's 11 a.m. So I'm kind of 1 hour behind. But I'm also thinking streaming at this time. Okay. We wanted to ask the Hydra Archon for some information, but we haven't had much opportunity to do so. Yeah.
That's true.
I mean,
We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right
bro,
time
I
or
think we
place
just
to
hurt
do it
her
anyway.
feelings. Bro, she, I
So
think she hates
your
it.
primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine.
Dude, stop
and that
it!
it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well,
Dude.
would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of,
Thank you so much for the 4
let's
bits.
say, questionable legality?
Guess
Hey, you
that's
just gave
Spina
what?
di
I don't
Rosula's
even know
boss
what you
for
gave me.
Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
W wallpaper,
One
right?
way would be to infiltrate a performance
Dragon
troupe at the
Ball.
Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after
Let
the
me pause
performance.
this. Do you know what I love about this wallpaper? It's there's so many, like there's like not many wallpaper that's kind of like got black background, you know. It's really nice on your eyes, you know. Because if you have brighten background, you know, colorful or something. It's just kind of hard to see other apps, and also it's not really nice on your eyes. But this one, you know, it's just like white and black. It's just like nice on your eyes, and also it's badass, bro. This is a badass wallpaper. It's on wallpaper engine. Actually badass.
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers.
Dude, don't do the script
until she answers all your questions.
Don't do this on the Archon Quest! Bro, this is important quest. You cannot pranking me right now. Hey, yo! Bro, are you kidding me, Chimpinski? You give a man screaming? Oh my, bro, why is it so long? Bro. Oh my god, Chimpinski, you stupid. I hope you don't have that. Bro, how much points is that? I don't even know how many points you spend. I think I should increase the points capacity. Yo. Oh my god.
I can personally
I
testify
cannot
that this
believe
one
it.
works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as
I
long
need
as
to
I can
check out
finally
what
get some
I even
sleep.
have. I need to look what I even have for points.
That's not really
I'm
the
kind of
problem.
worried.
The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
God damn it, how can you overlook something like that?
All right, no more joking around.
Man, I'm gonna need to do...
Perhaps
Bro,
you
I think I'm
could.
gonna need to like disable the
I
points
don't
when
know.
there's gonna be
Cut
like
the line when she's on a break.
important part.
You did defeat
know,
her in court, clearing
When there's gonna be
citizens of
an
hers from
epic
false
moment app
accusations.
happening.
False
Right now it's
accusations she had
fine. We're
nearly
just talking to
upheld
you,
personally.
Navia.
I imagine that she
Okay,
feels
fine.
quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You want me to show you what you
If
have?
catch her while she's on a break, she might be
Okay,
too
show it.
embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
I forgot what I have. I forgot what I have. And you know what's crazy? I see chat and you put smiley face. You know? And oh! I thought I actually removed that one. Make me do a push-up. Isn't that one pretty expensive? I need to do a push-up. Okay. 1000 points. Wait, you probably... Wait, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see me. Oh no, you will be. Okay. I don't know how I go. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay. How was that? Okay, no more push-ups. That's the only one I'm doing it. That's the only one I'm doing it. I should put 10,000. Alright. Camera, I think camera is fine. I forgot how camera was. Yeah, I think it was like something like that. Alright. You mean that if we catch her while she's on break, she might be embarrassed to refuse? You want someone with her personality really feel shame? Oh yeah, she won't.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal?
Oh yeah.
You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
I have to agree, my drink answers that way too.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all
Blacklist?
finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Alright. That was a nice talk. To be honest, I was not really paying attention that much.
Oh, so full.
But
Paimon
it's
can
a
barely
nice
float
talk with her.
anymore.
You could try walking, you know. Yeah, come on, walk.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Seems that way pretty tough for her. That was pretty pricey meal, all thanks to Paimon.
Let's get ready to try to
True.
beat the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia.
Dude, if you could bring Paimon
So this is
to
goodbye,
dinner,
huh?
your price is
Well,
gonna be
if you do
triple.
encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see
ya!
Alright, goodbye, Navia. And this is how we started. To be honest, it was kind of like, yeah, between Act 1 and Act 2. Kind of fits perfectly. Like the famed Mulan of yesteryear. Go to the Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. Okay, so we're going back. We're just gonna teleport right here. Which we unlocked it yesterday. Bro, yesterday was cinema. Actually, opera cinema. Alright. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Oh yeah, it didn't even look like...
Looks like we're back here again. Huh?
No, I see some people.
Trevor? Are you hearing voices again?
Yes.
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache? Vache?
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
I can feel strong emotion. Things are getting a little blurry.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
Oh! Paimon can hear it too?
Traveler? Stop walking!
Yo, Shraver!
Come on, wake up!
Okay. Ooh! Oh! What's that it? Hello! I think it's time to fight you. Where is
Vache,
this?
Are you my dear
No, I don't want to date with you. No.
No, wait.
Yeah.
You seem to be someone else.
Yeah, I am completely
know
opposite
Vache?
to that person you're trying to
You
be.
know where my love is.
I'm afraid not.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered.
Will Paimon stay with another while he's with a girl? What? How much time till the next banner? I have no clue. Isn't like 10 days?
How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land
I don't know.
since forgotten?
I'm not up to date yet.
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who has lost their form. I do not
You lost
know
your
how
form?
I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Light blue water. Could she be one of the girls who were dissolved? Yes, she probably is.
I also remember going
5th of
to
March.
many places.
Oh,
I loved
already? In 3
adventure,
days?
Loved exploring places of peril.
I'm
And no
gonna check it
matter
out.
where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me. And I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him.
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me.
Okay.
Tell him to move
Vache.
on.
I don't know who that guy
That
is.
the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface.
Vache.
His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vache was a witness to the fact that you dissolve?
Is that what you
Ooh.
call it?
Dissolving.
Dissolving.
Indeed.
If anything, I consider it a form of release.
I'm going to sleep now. I'm so tired. Yo, good night,
was a
Chimpitsky.
state
Thank
of
you so
neither
much for
fear
coming.
nor
I really
frenzy,
appreciate that. Thank you
with
so
only
much.
an endless
Good night,
peace,
man.
like the waters.
It's
to the
already time to
surface.
go bed.
I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time.
Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye,
and only then
Chimpitsky.
sees how they have lived
See you
for
in the
so
next time.
long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
It seems that after the body is dissolved, some measures of the consciousness still remains.
I think I hear
True.
your companion. It's
Oh,
time
companion,
for you to
Paimon.
go, I think.
No, dude, I don't need to go. Is that Paimon? Ah, right. I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell then. I
maybe
am
it's
glad
like-
that you were able to sense my presence.
Maybe the time goes
Remember,
faster or maybe even
If
slower.
you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
All right. Oh, cinematic. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Wait, we are getting attacked by robots? Hey, yo. Oh, Navia. Ooh, let's go, girl.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Wait, why did they start attacking? Wait!
Chlorand?
Hey, yo! Oh no, is she with us? Okay, she's Electro. Okay, she's with us. Good. We're safe.
Quick, now's our chance!
Okay. Okay, she's pretty badass. Hey, yo! Ooh! They fit both together pretty nicely. What's her name? I forgot what her name is. Like, we never really talked to her.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand.
Chlorine. Okay, I knew there it was
Before I
start
do
at
so,
C, but I
could you
didn't know
explain how you
full
managed
name.
to show up here?
Chlorine.
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Oh, I follow
I
you?
believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same.
How are the
Were you alive
cinematic
today?
shots?
Do not
Short?
speak
Did you mean
of
short?
my father.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Corand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you. But I believe that
I
the
don't-
mastermind
okay.
behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
Okay.
Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only
Gardamex.
those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None
So
of these
Gardamex
mecha
are
have
the
serial
robots.
numbers.
I'm pretty
I was sure
pretty
to check
sure.
a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal
Okay.
means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to
Alright,
light.
me and Via, we're
That's
gonna
my father's true last wish.
explore together.
Regardless, thank you
We
for
are
your help
going
today,
to
Corinne.
the edge of the
But
universe.
if you get any ideas, tell me first.
We're gonna solve
I
the
don't much
problem.
appreciate being followed.
We're gonna save the world.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you.
And Chlorine is gonna be our
Good day,
shadow.
all.
Good day, my lady.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe
the young
that
spec
Miss
is gonna-
Corand was being sincere.
It's just gonna go
with you.
straight with like cinematic.
If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Okay, I think I just woke up. What just happened? What was that?
Thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for!
You know what's funny? Paimon was quiet.
Those Gardamex
Dude,
came out of nowhere while
thank
you
God
were
that Paimon was
unconscious,
quiet
and
through
now
all,
you're getting
like,
saved
through
us.
all cinematic.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Chlorand who came out to save us too! We got
No,
lucky
no
there.
wonder cinematics are
Paimon
so
probably
good.
couldn't have fought them off
Because Paimon
otherwise.
is quiet. I see you now. It makes sense, man. Oh, it fits so perfectly why it's so good, man. Yo, Eitsu, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, my man? Welcome back. Really appreciate that. Hello, my man. Okay, Officer Fighter now, Paimon. Thanks for the rescue. Yeah, we don't gonna mention anything about Paimon.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In
Farewell
truth,
meal.
I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast. As such, we're still partners.
Olivia.
There's no need to thank
Under
me.
dinner time?
It will take
Without Paimon, of
50
course.
years for me
We
to match
just, like, kick
Demoiselle's
Paimon away.
magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow?
What?
Cool.
No
Paimon's
way.
even more amazing than she thought.
What? Yes, same.
All thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did
Oh.
that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I
Okay.
suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors.
Okay.
So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit
Wait,
off.
did Paimon just get poisoned?
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial
Oh,
sea?
they used the water to kinda...
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me,
Navia would be gone.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest
I
of
think
awards
Navia
for you
will
as
be
we speak for saving
gone
the
then.
boss.
Right?
Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Yeah. Otherwise, we would have been...
I sent
yeah.
people to
we would
Hotel
be
de Boer
just
to investigate.
a splash of
But
water.
whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger.
That's
and
why
hurried here
Fontaine's
as
called
quickly
Absolute
as I
Cinema.
could.
But why would they go after us?
I don't like
too?
Fontaine, I only like
All we did was
Fontaine and
defend Rennie
Leo.
in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process.
You know what I like?
Speaking of
Dragon
which,
Spine!
Did anything strange
Yeah.
happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it
Dragon
can't be a
Spine, the best
coincidence that the
area.
traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
I mean, it depends what you like. Like, to be honest, I haven't explored Fontaine. My favorite story is from Inazuma. And then second is probably Liu. Or maybe Sumeru. I'm not sure. Dragon Spine? Yeah, I love freezing to death. That's right. I can take your opinion. According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the Hydro element. Don't we have the child Hydro element still, right?
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to Hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel?
Oh yeah, we talked to
While you were out cold?
the boss.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The voice in the file belonged to the one of the missing woman. A person in Watcher was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
You tell everything about what happened while we were connected to the Oceanic.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell.
Same.
I suppose he hasn't
No
stepped
clue what
forward
that
as a
is.
witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman
Vache.
dissolve, he was at least at the crime
He's
scene.
a French guy.
But he never gave testimony or any information
Okay,
regarding
I
people
think we can
dissolving
tell
in
he's
the
a French
primordial
guy
seawater.
and he's a man.
Could he have been
And probably good looking.
threatened?
Oh, I know the clue. He's the one behind it. He's the secret boss. If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
I wish Traveler was voice acted. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Traveler is gonna be just quiet. By we, you mean us too, right?
Oh, you mean
I mean,
help us
voice
investigate?
actor of
Well, you did
Traveler
say that our
is
farewell
us.
meal didn't really
Because
count.
technically we are
That
playing
means we're still
Traveler, you know?
partners, right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who target
makes
us
sense,
get
you know.
off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Because either you play Aether or the girl, I think the girl name is Lumine, if I remember right. You know, it's kind of like you choose the character and then you're like the voice actor of them. Because you're playing, technically this is me, you know. This guy right here is me, so it's kind of like I am the voice actor of him. You should have come yesterday, because his voice was there yesterday. Yesterday quest. Oh yeah, he did talk, but only he said in his mind, you know. Messing with us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's
Wait,
head back to
he
one of our
doesn't
bases,
talk too
shall we?
much.
I'll arrange accommodations for you.
What do you mean?
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Nice, good to hear that. Lenek! Okay, I got the achievement, and I don't even know how to say it. Level 12. Alright, go to Spina di Rosula's stronghold. I don't think we haven't been over here yet. So that's exciting. Well, let me see. I feel like there's gonna be semi-automatic forging. I'm kind of worried that we're gonna activate that quest. Oh no. Oh no. No quest. No random quest. We need to be sneaky. Stick mode. Activate.
It's right up ahead. But
Wait,
let's
they're
make
down
sure
here?
we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down.
I shall find rooms for our respected guest.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Wait. Where? Oh, they're down here? No way! We're gonna go down here now. Yeah, we need to go. Oh my god. Wait, do we need to go all down? No way. Oh my god. How long is this? Oh, on the fire. Wow. Thank you. Red Horn Desert. Give me that. Come back. Thank you. Oh my. We're so down. What's over here? Nothing. No secrets? Hello, dude. Okay. Sneak mode. Wait! What are these kids doing here? Dude, I don't think they can escape this area, bro. Is this like underground where poor people lives? I got feeling about that. This Fontaine Archon Quest Part 5 is so long and boring. Oh, really? Well, it's gonna be a long way together. For me. We need to do Act 4 before we get to Act 5. Or Chapter 5, I mean, not Act. Alright, teleport. Okoro, Shadow, and Tainted Current added to the archive. Yeah, I think this is where... Yo! Maybe Ninja Turtles lives here. Dude, I got vibe of Ninja Turtles. Not gonna lie. Oh my god. Alright. Only this is like secret operation, but...
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Does Sierra run faster
Your
normally?
accommodations have been arranged. Under the present
because of her ability, she
circumstances, I
runs
can
faster.
confidently say it's the best we have.
Thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father... He was
Without
the
her ability,
previous
I'm not
boss of
sure.
Spina di Rosula, right?
I don't know about that.
How did he...
Demoiselle, if
It's probably
you'll
the
allow me
same,
to
I would say.
explain.
No.
I think
I'll
every
explain it
character runs
myself.
the same speed.
I suppose I couldn't run from this
I
topic
could be
forever.
wrong. Only
And
she got
as
like a
partners,
perk
this
that
is something
allows
I
her
hope
to
they can
run
understand.
faster.
My
But I'm
father's name
pretty
is
sure
Callus.
that's not the case.
Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh, he died?
Oh no.
Because we heard that,
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set
I'm
up.
pretty much just say that
At the time,
people die
I believed that if
rarely.
he only stood trial and was
In a
duly
duel.
investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender.
Oh, that's a true
Determined
man.
to die in the arena.
He was a true man.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
It doesn't quite. Do you have any clues as to why?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Okay.
So that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that cake.
That's right.
Okay.
I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in. But I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation record. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something.
Oh, they know it.
I must know what really happened. Was
I
my
mean,
father
they are
coerced,
the
framed?
main reason why that
Even
happened.
if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
I will do the Natlan quest after the
Callus was such a good
Archon
man.
comes.
Wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh, her? Well,
Oh,
then,
Clorand.
isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you. Also, she follows Navia.
Yeah,
So,
that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Ms. Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
or I will do the Natlan
Don't
quest
worry,
which you were doing
Navia.
at the same time of
Paimon
stream.
knows how you feel.
That would be kinda
You
interesting.
don't have to force yourself to
Doing
do
it at the
that.
same time.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then they indicate that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
It's alright. I understand how important this is to you.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah, Paimon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Alright. Sleepy time. Rest in your room. Ooh. Let's go rest. Can we go inside and see the room? Nope. Okay. A peaceful night passes under the spin of the roost property. Alright.
Paimon slept so well.
No one cares.
Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we
Paimon
have our
talks.
headquarters.
How good she
There's
sleep.
not much for them to do here at the
Skip
moment.
the part.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Okay.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence of...
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It
Ooh.
doesn't seem to have a match anywhere.
Okay.
I suspect
Ooh,
that
it's a
those
hidden.
behind this have already taken steps
They're
to
hiding
hinder
the
any
evidence.
investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent
Neuvillette.
years are kept. If the Ocean that you met is
Neuvillette,
one of the young
we
women
need
who
your
went
help.
missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Oh, we can't, I'll do it. What? Come on, I wanna
Aren't
see
you
that guy.
getting along, Navia?
I wanna
No,
hang
it's
out with
nothing.
him.
Let's go see the
Every day.
Honorable Chief Justice.
Let's hang out with Neuvillette every single day. Once upon a time. Alright, the truth. I think we need to go up. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna go inside of this
The palais
building.
is right up ahead. Come on.
The truth lost with the Ryan. Go to the Chief Justice office. So that's his office. On top of the city. Now that's badass. Perfectly fit for Neuvillette. Oh, look at this area. Alright. Oh, okay. But are we gonna meet him? Okay. Is he inside?
Please state your business here.
Sedan?
The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that
I mean,
Neuvillette's
there's only
files are
one.
really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
No.
Huh? Who are you?
Oh, the sedan
Just
is...
to be clear,
She was
I
the
don't care
security
who you
at
are
Opera
or
House.
Who you might be related to, our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh, is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just
Okay, this
inside.
sedan is something special.
Thanks so much.
We could lie right there. And she works right here. I feel like if I go to the Opera House right now, I feel like she's gonna be also here. Only if she's like a copy one, I don't know. Alright, knock on the door.
Please
Neuvillette.
come in.
Oh, alright. Hello, my guy.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
We only
It's all
lie.
right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man
Bro,
called
I feel like
Vache.
he cannot get
He
mad.
may have been an eyewitness in the serial
He
disappearances
doesn't have any
case.
emotion.
If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the
100%
case.
serious.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Oh, right, okay.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk?
Anything? Bro, look his eyes. It's like demonic. I feel like his eyes is all the
Unfortunately.
evil. Oh.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vache has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years. There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Ahem? What? Wait. I feel like he's trying to say something.
Miss Navia, I can
Yeah.
understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words.
I told you,
only
he
said
doesn't
those
have any
things
emotion.
Because you felt like you should. It's just like last time.
But I do feel like he
After my
doesn't have
father
any
took his place
emotions.
in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated
Oh
by
no,
all.
she's crying.
Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay, Navia. That was pretty badass for her. Today my Neuvillette hit 85k. I don't even know if that's good or not. That sounds a lot. Like a huge amount.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Oh,
What is it?
wait, we
Did you
got
think
also
of
rain.
something?
In the Act 1. Your father case, what, he outside? Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there.
Wait,
Why?
it's
Do you
kind of
think the rain could
connecting.
have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before.
Wait a
We've even
minute.
expanded the search area to try to
We had
account for
also
that,
rain when we
but
got to the
didn't
city.
find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect
Actually,
the dots earlier?
The connection with the rain
All right,
fits so
Let's go to
perfectly.
Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's
It's very
case
good for
sure.
C0.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
We should go while the idea is still fresh. You can go first. I'll join you later.
All right, then I'll wait for you at Poisson.
Poison. Alright. Where is Poison? Over here. Huh. Okay, we don't have anything. Ooh, how can we get there? We don't have any teleporter. Okay. Let me see if I can take... Wait. How can I get over here? Okay, there's train station. Wait, let me go here. Let's figure this out, shall we? Oh, this is like okay. You know what? Let's go over here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to get over there somehow. Oh. No. Come on. Wait. Wait for the aqua boost. Oh! Oh! Oh, let's go. Hello. Let's go, let's go. Oh, yeah. Me and I will.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aqua Bus.
Hello.
This boat tour will take you to the magnificent
Oops.
Court of Fontaine, the most important city in our nation. I'm Ava, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip. Even though I'm not as reliable as Alphan from the Navia line, I'll still
I wish
do
it would go
my very
faster.
best. And if you're dissatisfied with anything, feel free to let me know right away.
Can you speed this up?
Oh, wait a sec. It's, please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible.
Can we go faster?
The destination of this trip will be the Court of Fontaine.
No, I don't need to go there.
If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or
Oh my god, she's talking like Paimon.
sensational
Oh
styles,
no!
please subscribe to the
Yo,
Steam
speed
Grid.
this! No! No! Get back! Yo! No! No, get back here! Get back! Get back! Yo, it's going the same, bro! I am faster! No!
Take it easy.
I mean, bro, why is this one so... Dude, it's going the same. Only the problem is that I'm using stamina. Oh, I could... like... Yeren can run faster. I'm using stamina, that's the problem. Okay, let's go. I'm racing with the boat. Bro, it's the same movement speed as running. It's the same movement speed. But I'm faster if I use the ability. Wait, can I die? Alright, goodbye, Abel. Let me shoot her. Imagine the boat explode. Alright, let's go down here. Let's just claim this teleporter. Let's explore a little bit. Alright. What the hell is that? Alright, let's claim this. What the hell is this? Is that enemy? Hello? Let me try to shoot him. Can I like light? No? Maybe break this? Okay, whatever that is. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay, so we need to go over here. So yeah, we can just like walk to the destination. Dude, they should make Aquabus faster. It should go fast as like a Yellen ability. Because the boat is fast as the stamina running, which doesn't make sense. Only if we can upgrade it. Dude, they should make a feature where you can upgrade the Aquabus.
Take it easy.
There's not many enemies around here. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna go and claim this teleporter up here. We have some birds.
Take it easy.
We have some new flowers. I'm pretty sure never got them. Maybe I did. Never mind. Okay. So we need to go down here. Oh, look at the city. Can we see Aquabus? No. I think it I got to destination. Wait, I need to open. Yo, thank you so much for the follow. Set FG. I really appreciate that. Add me up on Discord to join your live stream. Alright, so we just need to go down here, right? Let's see what's down here. First of all, let's climb teleporter. Go swimming. Should I go swimming? We might be able to swim over here.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who
this is
asked
their
for it to be built
headquarters.
like this.
Okay.
Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery,
That's a nice place to live.
opportunity,
Underground.
ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I think I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Alright, how many people are here? Talk to Melus on the ship. Okay, we have a granny. We have a weird bird that's flying away. Flying away through the walls. Hey, yo! We have a big fish. Kinda disgusting. Hey, yo!
Take it easy.
Okay, let's go to the boat. We have a guy over here. Porter? I don't even know what that means. And yeah, I need to go up here. Rage Alcina. I feel like we met Alcina before. Alright. Let's see how the ship looks on inside and on top of it. Maybe we can go inside. Melus.
Melus, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners.
I agree
You
with
said
that.
before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so...
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could that master might be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotion. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
Okay.
It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the
You will
synth
meet a
vendor's
dumb
wrath, but
scientist.
no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard.
Gunshots?
We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun. And Jacques,
Wait,
who was already
did
dead
Genshin
on the
Impact have
ground.
guns? Wait.
How did that happen? Aren't they on
Wait,
the same
what?
side?
Sounds just
Since
like
when?
Lily's case, doesn't it?
Since when Genshin
In both
Impact have
cases,
guns?
the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though,
This
I
is
now
America.
believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time.
Welcome to
There were
America,
pieces of
ladies and
clothing left at
gentlemen.
the scene.
So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe father got into the argument with Jack was. But it's also possible that the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth.
Actually, my camera's kind of
On
low.
that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's
Oh no, let's go
wishes
follow.
to
You
step
got me.
back and
And
give up on
Paimon.
the case.
Even though Paimon doesn't matter,
If
but...
that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malus.
Yes,
Oh.
I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live, and the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict, but once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth.
Oh, that's why they're not really...
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
Yeah.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side
Navia was
has not
pretty
tried
much...
to take Demoiselle's life.
She protected Navia.
I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful were still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
That's right.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool.
That fool.
Could he have just given it to me straight?
A good
No.
fool one.
He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters.
Hey!
When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence. he
Good
found.
location?
But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case.
True.
We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
But yeah, they're inside of us. Like
That's true.
they have
Seems
one
my
person
father really
each
had no choice.
location.
Things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all.
I am the butler.
I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been
My
willing
guy.
to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative
think
lack
he's
of
gonna
ability,
die soon.
I've spent my time keeping secrets,
Which is gonna be
performing
sad.
basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Malus. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Ooh.
The first is Florent.
Florent!
Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
He smells suspicious.
Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie.
Oh, that's the guy.
Uncle Marcel.
Uncle Marcel, yeah. What is the confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson.
Oh, that's the guy.
Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence.
I'm already telling
In
you.
the beginning, they
That's
were
the guy.
only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry.
Thierry?
The man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Oh, man.
Although the guards mostly
Bro, look
leave
at
us to
this
our own
guy.
devices, there are
He
still
thinks
many
he looks
activities we have
innocent.
to report to the
Oh,
local
no,
authorities.
not on my watch.
Since Thierry is always in the know about our current
Bro, look at him.
activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
Yeah, look at him.
I see.
Oh, that's the guy.
These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today.
Okay.
If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangement.
Oh, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Kara's case records. Oh wait, we have the same system. Alright. So now we need to go to the visit Jacques' family, which is down over here. Right? Yeah. In this? No. Over here. Coralie.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
I feel like that kid should not be here.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
But yo.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother her for now.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
I think
After
they
what
are
happened,
pretty
I didn't
poor
know how
family.
I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you. because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family
The
too
longest,
literally.
yup.
For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day,
Well, it seems
he
like you
told
are
me that he
ungrateful.
had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Does that mean?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons, regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword. He must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Okay. Testimony from Jacques' family. Alright.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Ooh, the 3
Laurent should be nearby,
suspects.
and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Okay.
I'll get
Florent,
myself together on the way.
I wanna believe
So
him.
please don't worry.
Like, he looks not innocent, but like, I think he's fine. But I also don't think he's fine.
How may I be of
Oh
assistance
no,
today?
that fake smile.
I'm sure you've heard about what
Oh,
happened at the
no.
Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic,
no.
I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the
I
next
think
several
he's
weeks.
fine.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside. And we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think.
Wait, what is this book?
Mr. Callis was feeling pretty
Oh.
upbeat that day. So he was drinking
Interesting.
and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get
Sorry,
some
I think we're
fresh
just
air.
collecting all the clue
So we
and
let
then
him
it
go
goes to the
without
book.
thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after?
Dude, this is
My
like
first reaction was that Mr.
Fontaine is
Callis'
like
life
literally
was in
detective
danger.
work.
So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other. not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person.
Yo, Ethan!
About the clothes
What's
left
up,
at
dude?
the scene that you
Welcome
mentioned.
to the stream, my man.
Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding
Good?
probably
How about you?
belonged to
I'm good,
Jacques,
man.
or a third person on the scene.
Finishing the chapter
that makes a
4
lot of
Act
sense.
2 story
So
Archon
you're
Quest.
saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun
Doing
because
more
he seized it
detective
from one
work.
of the other guys?
I am the detective
But
traveler.
hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand.
Okay.
Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss.
Okay,
And if I
Florent.
may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today, no matter what others might say. He'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Okay. Florent, I feel like Florent is good. As how he looks, how he acts, how he speaks. Of course he can lie and everything. But I'm gonna believe him so far. Like, I'm actually gonna believe him. Like, I feel like he's not really hiding anything, so we're good. Now, Terry. Bro, look at how suspicious this guy is. Oh my god. Dude, I'm not gonna believe anything he's gonna say. I saw the caption. Are you bored or you find the story interesting? No, I'm pretty interesting.
Hey, Thierry!
It's
me.
kind of like I'm interesting, but also like,
what brings you here, Miss Navia?
you know what I
You
need?
made quite the
More
name for
action.
yourself at the opera house.
You know, when we
Oh.
keep, you know,
So
the
you've
people
got news of
keep
that
talking
already.
to each other.
Oh, okay.
It's like the progress is not
I'm
going
also
anywhere.
a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off.
I just want to go to the
Poisson
enemy
because I had done something
headquarters,
wrong.
blow it
Are
up,
you sure there isn't
and
a
that's
little bit of
it.
truth in that?
That's
Under
what I
normal
want right now.
circumstances, Shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean,
Bye, we need to do the
where
detective
I work
work.
is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly
No
easy
action
but
this
high-paying
quest?
job in the city.
Bad quest.
Anyway, enough chit
But
chat.
we did got the cinematic action
Here for some
at
formal
the start.
business?
That was good.
Yes. These two are my partners.
The start of the quest
What
was
happened
good.
at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and
Start of the
my
quest was good.
father's
Now we will
may
see
be
what's gonna
related.
happen.
We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask?
Bro,
We
that
definitely
eyes.
can't use them to
These
forcefully get
eyes
more
are
evidence for your
something
father's
else.
case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked
No
by a
emotion,
horde of
he's trying
unnumbered
to hide
Gardenax in the
something.
city.
Nah, I don't trust this
So,
guy.
If you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You
Okay.
can ask the chef to cook,
Yes.
but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage.
Okay.
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number
Makes
is
sense.
also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot
This
of
quest is
complex
emotional.
steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep
Yeah,
it
we're
a
just
secret.
hearing about that
So
of
I can promise you, they're certainly not
that
cheap.
of that.
So whoever their owner
Or
is
close one.
must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh,
Makes sense.
Then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence.
I don't
Navia.
think she. Okay,
Jokes
maybe.
aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Okay. Information regarding Thierry. The only problem I have is that eyes. Like, I feel like he's hiding something. Are you hiding something? Let me smell you. Okay. Contact Marcel. Okay. Marcel is the main suspect. I think that Marcel is like the main guy. He's gonna be the one. I'm pretty sure he wears glasses, right? Oh, bro, he's like hiding. I feel like Terry is kind of like the helper one. Where is this guy? Oh no!
Hello. How may
Car-
I help you?
Who is that? Comfrey
I'm
of
here to
Cambridge?
see Marcel. Could you
Okay.
please let him know? You can
Is that
just
his
say
wife?
Navia's looking for him. Sure. I will let him know right away.
Okay. That might be the wife of Marcel.
Navia, hello. Sorry
Well,
to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's
No,
all
bro,
right,
he's
Uncle
wearing
Marcel.
glasses.
There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkard.
Apologies. It's
Where do we
just how
have Venti?
Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama.
Venti
and
will
gadgets.
come straight away for some
Uncle
wine.
Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Why?
We were attacked on Arrhenius by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
I don't believe him.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me. so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora.
If I need more
All my
Mora.
wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
I'm not sure about that. Okay, go over to the clues with Navia. Okay, let's see what's... let's just see what we're gonna say about it. I feel like Marcel is the one.
We've talked to all 3 suspects.
Yes.
Purely based
Only
on
if
their
there's like the fourth
conversations
guy.
with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected,
I mean,
though.
someone's
If a single
lying.
conversation's all
Something
that's
is
needed
hiding.
to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
Let's do this.
But where should we start?
Jack Q's motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
It was Jack Q's. I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Bro, one of the iconic cinematic scenes will be in... Really? Could he guarantee his safety after killing Kalas? Could he guarantee killing his family's safety after killing Kalas?
Ooh, that's
Probably.
a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Control? Will make the ability to control privately owned Gardamex. Isn't Terry's the one? Privately? Probably Terry.
Thierry, you say? Huh.
I don't know.
It's possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex, but I didn't feel like he was lying when he was
No, I
talking
should do
to us about the
Marcel.
mech. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Maybe it was someone else? I don't want to say Florent.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number
I
of
don't want us
projects.
to go for the first one.
Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques.
He looks
And
the
with
most
funds from the
innocent, but also
confrérie,
that's like the
he
danger
could also
about it.
afford a large number of Gardamex. Still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy
so
to
old.
fight his own synth business?
Wait, so Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father.
Okay.
And thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security. So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could,
Okay.
I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I mean, I did every option, I think. Oh my god, we're doing this again. I can see Abyss in Paimon's eyes. I mean, she is pretty much the Abyss. Okay, so we have... Okay. I'm gonna do Marcel.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is
Wait,
indeed
I was
the
right?
most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects?
Dude, I was
Malus
right?
didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He's someone who's very close to you after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The scene production base.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are.
Daddy?
I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy
What's
from
Daddy
the
doing?
guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called
Fatui?
Tartaglia.
Wait! Child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him.
Oh no.
Maybe even a little too.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Emery's while I will go investigate the place. I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
You, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence
Bro,
will be bolstered
they're probably
with the two of us
spying
by
on
your
everything. Bro, look at this
Thank
detective,
you so
guys.
much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus.
Melo's got
Paimon,
microphone on
travel
every
to your
place. Suspect analyze. Alright.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
What the hell is that slime doing? Is that slime okay? Yeah, that slime is drunk. Okay.
Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater.
Underwater?
Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Oh, man. Wait, how can I go underwater? Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Look at this place. Wait, I don't have any stamina? Oh, I use only stamina when I start sprinting. Oh, look at this place. Wait, there's a teleport right there. Wait, are these enemies? Wait, how can you fight? Wait, space. What is space? Oh, space is up. What is this? Wait, is that the only way fighting? Wait, E. Oh! Okay. Wow. Wait, that's not even an enemy. Okay. Wait, this is kind of insane. Oh my god. Look at this place. Okay, this is insane. Okay. So, okay, there's an entrance over there.
Finally found it. Huh. So
Look at this crab.
Is the entrance that leads to the same
Look at this crabby
base.
guy.
It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
But they don't want it to stand out. That's true.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Meanwhile, inside the opera. Let's see what's happening there. Oh, cinematic?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Yes, child. Are you the one?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fight.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too?
Ooh.
I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly.
Poorly.
We have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
The yellowfish will heal you? Really?
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on?
Genshin Impact official, yo!
Why is she interjecting
Thank you so much for the
again?
follow. I really appreciate that.
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted
what?
the court
I'm not
proceedings.
real, Lolly.
I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide
I
the
was
court
about
with a
to
key
say.
eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court
I feel like
protocol.
Genshin Impact official
I can
will
very
only
well charge you
follow
with contempt of court
if I was
for your
speaking
interjections.
Chinese.
Oh, please.
Like, I will need to speak Chinese, then they will follow
for
me.
this place's pointless theatrics?
It will
We
make
can put the
I'll sit there
discussion aside for now.
on kick.
I'm not
Doesn't
here
make
to
sense.
argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And
But yeah,
if
thank you so
my
much for the
charges
follow.
prove true,
I really appreciate
then
that.
Tartaglia here will be proven
And welcome to the
innocent
stream.
by default. Correct?
Oh.
Do you get
a young
reviews?
lady has charged
I'm broke,
in and
lol.
offered to clear my name. How fascinating.
What do you mean the reviews?
Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules.
Oh wait,
and
I need to
procedures
listen to
anyway.
this.
So I'll take you up on that offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may
This is
take
not
a
really
seat for
interesting
now in the
part.
audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Okay.
Now then, Miss Navia, Who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Ooh! It must be... Jacques' family. No, it's not. It's the... Marcel. Char reviews? I don't get any reviews. Just saying that. Alright. It's Marcel. I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
The head of Confrérie of Cabriere. Huh? What Confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid.
Ooh.
Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stand.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Okay. Ooh. Wait, I'm fighting with him?
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula
Wait,
hosted
why
a
I'm
large
fighting with
banquet in
him?
a countryside
I
estate
lost.
owned by the Confrérie of Cabriere.
I lost. I'm fighting with Nevelet, and there is no chance I can win this. Okay, on the day of the murder, hosted a large banquet on the country estate owned by Confrérie of Cabriere.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound.
Okay.
The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion
Kinda like
duelist
same as
Clerand
Chad,
in
in
the
a way.
ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Oh, right.
These are the known facts about the case.
Okay. So we need to change this.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was
Good
shot
ally,
in
this
turn by my
OST.
father when my father seized the gun from him.
It sounds so glorious.
After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Oh, right. Let me show you. Alright. Confrérie of Cabriere. Owned by Wu. I'm gonna do this. No? Maybe this one? Actually, I should do the other ones first. 2 gunshot is definitely... No! Oh, self-defense. Yes.
The testimony of the victim's family
It
confirms
was
that Jacques
self-defense.
had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Alright. Did not bring a gun with him. Callus did not carry a gun when he went out. No? Wait, what? Wait, I need to go back. A third person. Bring a gun with him. Okay. Ooh, maybe this one?
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus.
Yeah, there was
only
no
for Callus to wrestle
there
the
was
gun
clothing
from him and kill him instead.
on the ground. First shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. These all people from Fontaine.
A pile
Boom!
of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Boom!
Realizing this,
Just
the true
like that.
culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Just like that. What's up, Nevilette? What's up? And it's kind of funny to fight him with the Nevilette.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back up your claim?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home!
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself.
You're not fighting, you're just putting that. Yeah, I know that.
After
But you know, it's kind of like he's giving you a fight. I'm fighting with him.
My second
Which is
question
funny.
has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described,
But yeah, I'm not
then
fighting with him.
why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself
telling him,
in
yo,
court? If
the
he had
evidence are
testified that
wrong.
a person had been dissolved, he
This is
could
a
have
new
at least
evidence.
mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Ooh!
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives in my line of work. I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic. And just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony,
all right.
I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Ooh, what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
Oh!
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
Oh!
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
So we choose the wrong guy?
Will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think
I don't
you've
think
done
we
a
did.
superb job of
He's so
dissecting
prepared.
your father's
Come
feelings
on.
as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
This isn't just about me. And it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. While that same agency has long been taken from them, the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice, many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see? Marcel, is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
What?
I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, alte var area at the entrance to the Cindy production base. Oh, right. Wait, is this? Yeah. Well. Okay, so we went to entrance. Wait, is this? No, we don't even see the map. Oh no, wait, where are we? Wait, it doesn't even show. Okay. So I need to go up here. Oh, look at this place. Okay. We need to go over here. Party setup. Oh. I'm gonna leave my party as what it is. I think it's fine. Also, you know what? I need to check if there's any secrets. Any secrets anywhere? Any secrets chest? No. Okay, this is invisible wall. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, I don't see anything. Also, I'm not even sure if you can open chests underwater. Alright, let's go. Ooh, look at this, guys. Hello, guys. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Oh my god, I don't have ult.
Quietly now. Into the wind.
Okay, we can now start this. Ooh.
The floor is going up.
Hello?
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Ooh, look at this. Okay, we're gonna fight. Wait, that was the elevator? Oh. Ooh, chest. Yoink. Dude, I hope I didn't miss any chests. Did I miss any chests down there? I need to look around. I'm looking around. So this is where we just came from. We need to collect everything. Every secret. Because then we cannot be able to get back here. Okay, this is close. Yeah, we don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Actually, I want to see if the vision can show the chest. I forgot about that. Okay. Ooh. I'm the aquarium.
We need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Ooh, puzzle time. Alright, so we need to go down. Too shallow, okay. Where is the ability? Wait, I need to do something here. Ooh! Come here. Oh yeah. Oh, I got ability. Oh! Let's go, baby. Alright. Let's go up here. We have a puzzle. Actually, I think this is just activate mechanic. Yeah, just start. Ooh. Okay, this is opening. Oh. Ah, we need to rise the water so that we can be able to get up. So I think we need to activate another.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top.
Oh, can we?
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Yeah, okay, we need to go here now. And we have enemies. Let's go, baby.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
Oh, new
Everybody
entry.
stand.
Okay, we've got new enemy. It's like a tower looking.
Adorn my... Busted. Take it easy.
Fire hazard.
Ooh, another one.
Quietly now.
Any more? No, that's it. We can claim the
Adventure
chest.
time.
Okay, I think that's pretty much it. And we can now activate. Probably this is the last one. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, I think we can do it now. Alright, let's see.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. These puzzles were actually so simple. I mean, it's not even a puzzle. It's just like, yo, activate this. Alright, let's go down here. Any fishes? Oh, look at this fish. Oh, we have chest. Oh yeah, the chest does show. Actually, vision is kind of good to use. Just to quickly see anything to claim. Ooh, okay, platforms. Are they gonna be like timing? A jump. What's down there? Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. Let's kill these big boys. They're kind of dangerous.
Off we go. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
New entry, yeah, this is the first time fighting these enemies.
As one with wind and cloud. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
The fuse is lit.
Actually, they are... Okay. Juke them. Kill these guys. And just like that. Easy. Okay. They did have actually a lot of HP. But nothing crazy. Alright. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
He's being charged by Navias as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navi.
I mean, how does this guy go here? Object examine. Okay.
What's all this? Ah,
Probably from...
accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Oh, okay, this is... There's a name too. Yo, this is clothes from young women
Cute, but
that they disappear.
why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
They probably belong to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances? They were brought here, and then they were turned into water, and all the boxes of things. These names. That means... Oh, this is terrible.
Alright, the missing person possession. That's a good evidence right here. Okay, what next? Let's check what we have here. Examine bookshelf.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callous.
You know what?
Navia's
Paimon doesn't
father.
have... he's not wearing glasses
This
anymore.
seems to be an investigation
Thank
report
God.
on him.
It's probably related to his and Jackie's case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization.
Ooh, that's a big
Dog's a real
clue.
menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Alright. That's a good evidence right there. Very good. Very good. Examine pool. Ooh.
Look! There's an important-looking basin over here. And it's full of water.
That was the water from the primordial sea.
That means...
Yep.
This is where they make all the synth. And that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Alright. Another good evidence. Very good. Let's see what we have else. Alright. We have examined boxes over here.
Whoa. There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
Yeah, that's a bunch of them.
Mixing in progress.
Mixing in progress.
Ready to drink? Stock
Okay.
sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that's definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
Alright, we got that. And we only have, pretty much... I think we only have this one left. Experiment table.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Calm down.
Traveler, Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Wignair, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is the research?
Ah,
Oh.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
Back, my internet connection got interrupted. Feels bad, man. Yes, he signed off a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably a Vigneri.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover. No, that's not it either. If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more of this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Yeah, write it down. Alright, we have, I think, every clue.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But...
Who is really Vache?
yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Paimon won't admit defeat to...
Okay, so there's probably like a bookshelf and we need to check out. Oh, another examine pool. We already done that. Wait, do we need to examine anything else? Wait, what does it say? Okay, we need to look for the clue. I need to check bookshelf again. Okay, we don't have anything here. Examine pool will make no sense. Oh!
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure.
Yeah, probably in the chest there is something. After some time. Bro, I gave something about Paimon show it is in your stream after the act.
Snacks either.
Paimon, I found it. Oh, we found it.
Let Paimon see. Vignier. Isn't
So
that
that's the
Vache's
book.
lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet, too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names.
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vignier's grown son?
Oh, let's... What?
Hey!
Wait, so it has been going on for a really long time now. After playing the final piece of key evidence, you race back to Opera Epicless.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh,
Okay.
So you...
I'm merely surprised.
I was waiting for you.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Oh yeah, we did. You say you never heard of Vacher, right? Wigner's notebook. Select. Boom!
But
What
the
about
truth
now?
of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
He is speaking! He is speaking! The Aether is speaking!
Your lair. We already know everything.
The Aether is speaking!
After your lover, Vignier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity. You destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you. What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignere's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever.
He just like...
You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate
He just
opera house in
confirmed
pursuit of
everything.
Your so-called justice. Your beloved drama. While turning a blind eye to the suffering
you
of
got
the people.
full mark.
Vigniere is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved. No matter what I do.
Dude, it doesn't seem...
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress.
Mental
Guards,
distress.
Please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Vigniere. I promise. We made a promise. Vigniere, please, Vigniere. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is
he went crazy.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me.
Fine
I
by
wasn't in a bad
me.
mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, please
He
submit all the
enjoying the
evidence
show.
you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Newlet proceeds to review and compile other evidence
The
and
man
records.
now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vigniere.
Okay.
During an underwater expedition, Vigniere accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vigniere back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rasula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rasula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Bro, I still don't understand how this works.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Boom!
Guards!
Bye 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 bye. Hey.
Good.
Goodbye.
It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is
He was
over
the
now.
actually the mastermind behind it.
Witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally
I knew
come.
he was the one.
You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way,
thank
I've still
you,
got
child.
some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse
Dude, I want to
me-
see a child fight.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh!
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this
You're
really
guilty.
necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
Child, no,
This has
he's the
always
side
been
character,
ruled.
but also he kind of acts like it's the main character.
But this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
All right.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges.
Guilty, guilty, guilty.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
What is this machine?
This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Chai has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. Just what is going on
The
here?
judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict.
Oh,
Guards,
he's gonna see fight.
Please take the suspect into custody per court
No,
protocol.
let's see him fight. He can fight, right? Oh.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a
Let's go,
joke.
child. Oh. Oh.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Oh shit. Oh, let's go. Yeah, show Neverland your skills. Robots, goodbye robots. Oh!
He's activating his spell legacy!
Oh! Yo! Never let has come.
I am sorry.
Wait, he one-shotted him?
Wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Oh, he got caught. Child is dangerous. We know that. Hey, yo.
Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have to choose but to ask the Archon herself. I don't know if she knows.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
Why is she mad?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
Oh, Farina?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed
What's up,
out
Farina?
in this court?
Yo, my
Did you
internet
really
feels bad,
believe that
Zynox.
the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea.
Yeah, she doesn't have a clue.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation.
Sure.
Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance.
When I told he is the strongest DPS, I mean it.
Action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable! All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict.
I hate her.
Now, having said that, although I hate to leave
Farina,
things hanging
bad
in
support as
suspense,
buffer.
it is now time for this
Oh, yeah?
performance to end.
I don't want her.
As the lead actress, I shall be the
Bro,
first
look
to
how
take
she
my
acts.
leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Farina, stop
We
yapping.
shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
You know
She
what?
probably just put on that
I
performance
feel like she's
to
not
save
really
face.
yapping that much, but
As
she...
for the truth, it's
the
unlikely
way that
actually
she
has any
yaps is the
idea.
problem. Do you know what I mean? It's just like
However, please
trying
be assured that I will
to hide
continue to
herself.
investigate this case in a personal capacity.
You can make a YouTube video.
Just as I promised.
I probably will.
If the
I will see.
judgment has been incorrect, we will do our
I need to
utmost
see what's
clear
gonna
his name.
happen after that.
Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday.
Leave the opera house. Oh, right. Well, poor Child. I actually, dude, I was kidding when I say guilty to Child. I was actually joking about it.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey!
Wait!
Traveler!
How did he escape?
Marcel, what are you doing over?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the traveler
What
something.
is Devil doing that?
I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Alright, go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Va? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never...
Dude, she got... Bro, why did he got that...
Please give me a chance to
evil
talk to her
look.
again. Just let the traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time.
I mean, the fountain's right
This is the
outside.
last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual need? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor.
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
That's
in
for
that
sure.
case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you.
Alright, so we're gonna go outside the fountain. It's just outside here, right? If I leave this, it's literally in front of Opera House. Your opinion will change after the quest. Alright.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then I drank water from the primordial sea. If hidden by sensitive to the hydro element.
And even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache!
Ooh!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey! What?
Is he gonna drown? Wait, what he will do?
Is that you?
Wait,
it's
what?
Me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything.
Oh, come on.
I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Damn.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of
Hey,
the
yo.
arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia.
Did you watch Solo Leveling episode 9? I did.
If not for you,
You know what's interesting fact?
I would at least have been
Apparently
able to
the
take care
server
of
will
my
not
mother.
crash at all.
And she would not have grown old and died
Episode
alone,
9 of Solo Leveling
with
did
nothing
not crash
but the
any
tears
servers.
on her cheeks.
Apparently. That's what I heard.
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifice.
The sacrifice.
Every woman who died by your
Oh.
hand. As our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea. And we were no longer individuals.
Dude, Solo
But we became
Leveling
one.
episode 9
Just
dude,
as
at the
streams of
end,
water come together.
I was just saying, oh, they're just gonna cut
I'm
here,
Cressy.
right?
I'm Lemony.
And they cut it
I'm
at the
Azine.
epic moment. Dude,
The
episode
only
10 is gonna
one
be
I am
crazy.
not
Episode
is
10
Vignier.
is gonna be nuts.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore.
His mother's finally awake, yeah.
Every tendril of her
That's really
consciousness
cute to
is
see.
avoiding you.
Really cute.
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist.
Yeah, she's
the only
cute.
Thing you are
No, I don't
not
mean she's cute.
is Vignier's beloved.
I
From the
am
moment
trying to
your
say it
first
was a
victim
cute
died,
moment,
and her
you know.
consciousness merged with Vignier's.
You know, the moment.
She has had nothing but pure hatred for
I'm
you.
not sure if she's cute, but okay. And really, I didn't mean Vignier back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No. Yeah. She can't hate me. Let me see her. Please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you. Vache.
Vache?
Vache.
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 Drown.
Well then. Later, the guards found the culprit of the sudden disappearance of young woman case. Marcel appeared to have lost. I don't know what he's saying after that. Several days later. Oh my god.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Shopping is stressful, it's on my way thoughts. My legs are killing me.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Hello, Silver.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring
Okay,
home
bro,
the
get
bacon.
ready. Your my next
wouldn't
quest will
treasure
cook
having
your
a
mind
partner
in
like me.
I mean badly.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the tribe?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steamberg?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Robe. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now
Alright,
wishes finally
at least now we finished the kind of
Anyway,
like the
I told her to make sure
mystery
that when she writes about you guys entering the
that we
opera
were
house
looking
with
for from
critical
the
evidence,
Act 1,
that you both sound really
and we ended
cool.
in Act 2.
Now that's another
I
thing
wonder
going
what
for
the
us,
next
too.
quest is gonna be.
We trust Charlotte's skills with the pen for sure.
It's gonna, oh,
Oh, and
we need
in
to
other
save
news,
Charles. It's definitely gonna be the
I also
child,
took Florand out for a
right?
meal.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating
Where
Vache's
are you?
headquarters,
Where do you imagine
Florand
yourself
gave
after 1 year of
testimony on
streaming?
my father's behalf.
I don't imagine, dude.
It was thanks to her that
We
we were
will
able
see,
to
man.
turn the tide.
I don't imagine
I wanted
anywhere.
to thank her.
I don't.
There's
I have
also
no clue.
point in being awkward all the time. So we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Like 1 year is a long path.
great.
Way.
Paimon also thought Clarend wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh,
The divorce around child next
there's
quest.
still
I
one
knew
last
it.
thing I need to do.
It makes sense.
What is it?
We should continue with that.
I should pay a visit to my father's grave and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him to this day.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off. Considering the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days.
All right.
This is where my father's grave is.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for a long time.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be.
Who is that?
Isn't that Nervalette?
Oh.
Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respect.
Don't say...
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for...
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case...
I agree with that. Actually, no,
why
he
did you
doesn't
come
need
to
to.
Poisson?
Allow
Ever
Nervalette's
since that
personality.
day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. No, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain
No, I
things
need to
be
go.
more important
I need
than
to
their
make
own
lunch.
lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from
I need to
beginning
go
that
pee. Yo,
fateful
I'm holding
duel.
my pee.
I believe
I've been
that a
holding my pee for
truly
10
innocent
minutes
man
now.
would never throw away his life like that.
So
But there was
I'm gonna
nothing.
need to go straight away.
Should have been nothing more
I'm hungry, man.
than one's own continued
I need
survival.
to cook
But
myself
Mr.
some
Callis
steaks.
proved me
I
utterly
probably will make some
and
rice.
decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's
Nervalette is
cold
very
on the
form like a
outside,
robot.
but pretty thoughtful on the inside,
Yeah, he
huh?
is. I mean,
That reminds me of Silver.
One of
I
my
wouldn't
guys.
really say like a robot.
Sorry
Because
about
he
that.
doesn't move like a robot, you know?
Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Ah, so Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're...
Following Navia and Neuvillette, you also pay respect to Callas. And it's not raining anymore.
Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave. Bro, look at Neuvillette behind it. So, mystery person.
That was a thing?
Look at this guy.
But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she can't fly.
Background character.
No.
But in reality, he's the main character.
Won't be too mad.
Wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right?
Okay. Wait, this is still Act 2, right? Man. Okay, Neuvillette. I need to go pee.
Oh,
Can you say it
too.
fast?
Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your
Dude, I need
respects
to
her
go
father?
pee. I need to pee, man.
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just felt...
I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would
One
be
of the
my pleasure to
greatest?
return the
I wonder
favor.
what the other ones are. Oh, about the... Ooh! About my siblings.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If she ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure she followed our laws to
I
the
don't know.
letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epiclese. Is there anything else?
Okay, about the child?
My apologies. My investigation has still not... However,
Okay.
I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into... Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the
How
only
much is that?
compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you...
I mean, do we need to ask this?
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving for... Does that appropriately summarize the version you...
That's right! It was Lenny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main...
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice. Rumors
right.
have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro
A
Archon...
prophecy?
I'm just gonna like skip
Of the
this.
former Hydro Archon?
Former Hydro Archon.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels,
The rising sea
and
levels?
the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved.
Yeah,
We should
know
be
that.
more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, And perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else?
I mean, we need to ask everything, I guess.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as...
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this...
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Mo-
Indeed.
Okay.
Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that
Skipping
also
the
doesn't match
Paimon
my
part,
understanding of
the
this
most
world and its
important part.
laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land. Is there anything else?
Okay, I have no more question.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I
Thank you,
could.
Nevilet.
I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neverlet. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain
What?
has stopped.
Dude, the rain has stopped for a long time now. Dude, the rain has stopped for so long. Alright. That was chapter 4, Act 2.
Walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navi
Alright.
said something about having a place ready for us there. Didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Okay, we're not gonna go. We are not going to go. Alright, I need to go pee. I need to make a lunch. Thank you ever for coming. Oh my god, that was interesting. Act 2. Yeah, then the next time we're gonna probably do the Act 3. I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, I need to go. Dude, I've been holding my pee for like 20 minutes now. Zynox, thank you so much for coming. Also, A2 and everyone else who came. And every follow that I got today. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day and see you next time. Bye-bye.